Acrocanthosaurus is making big progress, Dimetrodon is awaiting approval still, and of course the next Primordial Tyrants mod is something that you should be all excited for, and a heap more, as well as an in-game mod that's been released that we'll be diving into and showing you guys at the end of the video. Oh, and if you want to check out Titanoboa's news, check out the video I made on Wednesday, which talked all about everything we know so far. Anyways, let's get to it. It's time we talk about Dimetrodon, because I see a lot of comments about it and a lot of people who think that when I release a video covering a mod that's not out yet, it releases like a week or so after. Now, do bear in mind, this isn't the case. I don't get mods that are about to release in terms of the fact that they're, you know, they know it's about to release. I get mods when it's towards the end of the testing, or when it goes into approval. Then it's up to the developers of the game to approve it and then approve it for release. And I don't know when that will happen, neither does the mod author. So it's all a guessing game, but to all those mod authors who do give me access to the mods early, I do want to say a big thank you to you guys. But talking about the Dimetrodon right now, because I just want to give an update on that one. This mod is still awaiting approval. It has not been cancelled. I know a lot of people think that it's been cancelled because it's not out yet. I know a lot of people think that it's, you know, just disappeared off the face of the earth, but no, the creators of the mod did release a teaser for it, and that teaser looked great. I'll have bits of it on the screen now. I recommend you check it out. But yeah, I do want to say this is currently awaiting approval. That being said, if you do want me to do a full showcase of it again when it releases, let me know in the comments, or I'll just keep my current one as it is and not do a second one. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see a second one when it's released, or just keep the original? Every time we showcase the Absentia Acrocanthosaurus, there is so much of this one to cover. I think it's time we get back to talk about it, because there is a brand new subspecies, and I know talking about all of these subspecies pretty much ruins the surprise for me when I get to showcasing it, but I think it's so much better showcasing it in game when instead of just showing pictures. So, as I'm aware, this mod is well underway in its development. It's something that just keeps getting better and better by the minute, with new skins, subspecies, and so much more. And I cannot wait to cover this one in a mod spotlight when it releases. But speaking of new subspecies, we got a brand new subspecies to showcase, and this is the Superius subspecies for the Absentia Acrocanthosaurus. This is characterized with an elongated skull, enhanced head crests, increased muscle mass, and elongated exposed teeth. It looks really, really cool. It's probably my favorite subspecies so far, especially when they first showcased it in the first screenshots that's now on the screen. But even then, there are additional several screenshots which are showcased of this mod. It looks incredible, and I just cannot wait for this one to come to the game. This is probably one of the most hotly anticipated mods for several reasons, because look at the model of it. This thing looks beautiful. If you're excited for the Acrocanthosaurus mod, leave a like on this video. If you're excited for any of these upcoming mods, leave a like, so then we can bring this video to many more people who cannot wait to see awesome Path of Titans mods as well. Diplocaulus is an upcoming playable mod for Path of Titans, and this is something that is a brand new reveal in one of my mod showcase videos, because, well, we haven't talked about this one before. So if you like Diplocaulus, let me know in the comments down below. But this is a geezer. It's a large amphibious geezer that lived around 300 to 250 million years ago in the late Permian of North America and Africa. This is a mod made by a user called Fortress, and there are 4 images that we can show off regarding the mod so far. The first one showcases the model textured and looking glorious as well, but it also showcases all the potential subspecies for the mod, with each variation looking completely different from the rest. Do note, however, there are 3 subspecies shown here. They are just shown from below and above, so do note that it's not 6 subspecies, it's only 3. However, this is further showcased with the 3 different subspecies, with an additional image which showcases those 3 subspecies but with a skin, and it shows the 3 different patterns that this skin will be getting as well. It's a nice way to show it off. 2 more additional skins are showcased. The first one is a green mossy style skin, and the next one is a black and yellow spotted skin, which kind of reminds me of those poisonous frogs, like poisonous dart frogs, so to say, or other poisonous creatures that have black and yellow, and the yellow is polka dotted, so to say. Or like those black ladybugs. I think there are black, like maybe I'm wrong there. If I do find one, I'll put it on the screen, but I swear there is. In terms of its gameplay, this will be a relatively quick creature in the water. Because it's small, as I say, it's going to be a one slot, but this means it's going to be needing to evade predators because it's going to be easy to hit or easy to kill because it's small, lower HP. So it needs to have some form of getaway mechanism, which in the water is quick speed. However, there will be several tricks and abilities to help it survive, utilizing in-game mechanics like knockback and other stuff as well. This creature will be a one slot, as I mentioned. However, it will be upsized from what it is in real life, being around 2.5 meters to 3 meters in game. Now, I want to include a herbivore here because the Primordial Tyrants team are working on their next herbivore, which is going to be a fan favorite. The taco, also known as Psittacosaurus. I'll give you a quick run through of what's been done so far, but this thing is currently their next mod, and it's currently in the sculpting and animating phase of its development. It has 10 out of 46 tasks completed, and well, these are the ones that are complete. So for the model, you've got low poly base and rig completed. For the animations, aim, offset, idle, walk, sprint, sit animations, sleeping animations, bite attack, tail attack, are all completed as well, which is everything so far for this mod, but in due time we'll probably start to see some teasers of this mod to showcase. But with that coming to life, it's a very cool one. Very excited for this one. Gonna be a one slot as well, I believe. But yeah, Psittacosaurus, very excited for this. What do you guys think about it in the comments down below? But now let's hop in game and showcase a mod that has released recently. So, the brand new mod that's came to the game is called Feilong's Diet mod. So this is a mod that changes the diet of several dinosaurs in the game. And I'll have the image up on the screen here. The first one is the diet change, or a new diet that is for Latanovenatrix and Sarcosuchus. This is called Generalist, and it allows them to eat fish, meat, carrion, shellfish, fruits and bones. Which is interesting because obviously it turns the playstyle for this creature to be a complete scavenger. Like, it kind of makes it go omnivorous as well, because you're allowing it to eat fruit as well as all the other stuff that it can eat as well. Now, apparently Latanovenatrix has the same diet as this one, so that's an interesting note here. But this also comes with the other ones that it has already: Scavenger, Hypercarnivore and Fisher. Generalist is kind of adding on to what Scavenger is by just adding fruit as well, I believe. Yeah, it literally just adds fruit to it, which is an interesting note there. So all ornithopods in the game get this one, Durophagus chewer, and I've definitely said that incredibly wrong. Someone's definitely laughing at me for that now. But it allows you to eat berries, nuts, shellfish, insects and roots. It kind of adds to forager by allowing you to eat shellfish and insects and shellfish and insects as well as what you could normally eat, but you can't eat fruit with this one. So it's an interesting new ability, especially that you can eat shellfish as an ornithopod now in the game. Another interesting one is this one. This is omnivore, and it turns Struthiomimus into an omnivore, kind of like Pachycephalosaurus, because it allows you to eat berries, meat, insects and fruit. This thing now can eat meat, and that's a very interesting thing with this diet mod. It allows it to just eat meat, and that's really cool. It's nice to see more omnivorous creatures come to the game. There are some other surprises for omnivores that you best wait and see, but this one is for Struthiomimus. Megalania gets a brand new metabolism. This is also the same as Dimetrodon, which is interesting because Dimetrodon is due to get a change in its playstyle, but this allows you to only eat meat, mushrooms and poisonous mushrooms. Now, there are some mushrooms in the game that no dinosaurs can eat. That includes the death cap mushrooms and probably one or two other ones. Those are the poisonous ones, but now you'll be able to eat them as well, But I do wish this metabolism had some form of counter to it, or some form of buff that it gives you when you eat a specific poisonous mushroom. Imagine like it makes it so when you get bitten, they get even more damage from the hide that already does that, or kind of gives you an ability or a certain ability that increases your venom while you have the food applied. That will be really interesting. But yeah, another brand new diet for this is for Megalania and Dimetrodon. So the ceratopsians, and this goes for every single ceratopsian, gets a new diet in this mod as well. This one is opportunistic omnivore. This allows you to eat berries, carrion, insects, shellfish, bones, and fruit. Now I believe carrion is essentially meat in a sense. I think it's like just meat from corpses, I believe. I don't know if that's right. Is that like spawn corpses rather than corpses from dinosaurs? I'm not too sure there, but yeah, another interesting one because it also allows you to eat insects, shellfish as well, which just further increases your diet potential in the game, because you had forager, which allows you to eat flowers, nuts, roots, and fruit. You had herbivore, that was berries and fruit. Now this one allows you to eat insects and shellfish as well, allowing you to just go to more areas of the map. The next one is another omnivorous one, but this is for Pachycephalosaurus. We know Pachycephalosaurus has the scavenger diet, which allows it to eat meat, fish, carrion, and bones, and then it had herbivore, but you didn't have both. Now you do. You have berries, carrion, insects, bones, and shellfish and fruit to be able to eat from this diet choice, with a fast food drain as well. So that's one thing that's important to note there, but it allows you to eat pretty much anything. And that's an interesting one because now you'll never know which Pachycephalosaurus is evil or which one is nice. Now I do apologize, by the way, for the glow on my face. Just half of my face isn't visible right now because of the horrible lighting at the moment, but we're working to fix it, don't worry. Another interesting ability is the new Waterfront Specialist Metabolism. That's for Dinosaurus as well. This allows you to eat berries, flowers, fish, and fruit. So it allows you to pretty much do anything that the fisher diet would do, but obviously mixed with the herbivore diet, adding the extra one, which is flowers, because you couldn't do that before, which obviously just makes this one even more of an overpowered ability. Once you have this one, you won't need to switch any of these abilities out to use them unless you were specifically going for that moderate food drain, because this one has a fast food drain. So it's important to note there, that's another brand new ability. And now we move into the final one, which is for Amargasaurus. Amargasaurus also gets Duophagus Chewer, which allows it to eat berries, nuts, shellfish, insects, and roots as well, with that slow food drain. So this is a second metabolism. It only had one before, which was herbivore, which allowed it to eat berries and fruit. Now it goes even further, allowing you to eat berries, nuts, shellfish, insects, and roots, which is very interesting. A very nice mod overall, and that is the diet mod by Feilong. Now, that's all the stuff that I believe was covered there. Obviously, Metriacanthosaurus and the other ornithopods and ceratopsians that weren't in this video get the diets that are attributed to them. I'll have it all on the screen now again so you can have a look at. But yeah, that is the brand new diet mod by Feilong. It's live in the game. Some servers might have it. Now, the note was that apparently it don't work too well in single player, but works fine in multiplayer. So if you're in a community server that has it, check it out. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. So that's it, everybody. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But yeah, that is everything. I'd love to know what you think about these mods that are coming up, and which one are you most excited for the most, and did you like the new diet mod that Feilong has worked on and released to us? Let me know. Anyways, guys, if you are new, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.